Well, I got a bunch of knives I got to sharpen up. I'm going to go ahead and record a few of these. This is one I went ahead and touched up on the Spyderco Sharp Maker. This is a Gizmo knife, and as you can see down here in the base, it has a pretty nasty wad of metal and no choil. So I had to get the Spyderco Sharp Maker rods out, and I just laid them inside the Sharp Maker so they laid flat, and just very carefully went back doing single strokes until I developed a burr on both sides. Went through all three stones, the medium, fine, ultra fine, and got this result. It's fairly sharp. I don't know exactly where it sits on the Bess C tester, but it's sharper than where it came. I'm going to leave it where it's at. Just wanted to show this one off. It's a beautiful knife. Got that bronze finish with the blue pocket clip, the blue hardware. It's really nice. Excellent flipper. Putting that one to the side, what we're going to sharpen today is a Reblade. So this was a 940 that Transparent Knives, I believe, has put a new blade in. I'm unsure of the steel type, hardness. I'm not familiar with what all the specs are on this knife. I was just sent it to sharpen, so that's what we're going to do. Obviously, I'm going to use my silicone carbide stones for this. Got some Sharpie marker on there. See where the bevel actually is. I'm not going to reprofile any of these. I'm just going to keep the existing geometry. I don't want to grind that much into someone else's knives. So let's see where this guy is at. That's pretty much right on the money. This knife has the smallest amount of belly in it, so it's a pretty long straight, and then right up here it just slightly curves up. Already got a burr developed everywhere except right here in the very, very middle. I got a burr across the whole edge. I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. That was very, very fast. I did not cut off the existing bevel. Kind of superfluous because I'm grinding to a burr, but wouldn't be out of place to go ahead and just cut that edge, that existing edge off. It's just not necessary right now. And my stone is pretty glazed. It really needs to be conditioned, so it's, I don't know if you hear it, it doesn't have the usual aggression. I need to take it back to some silicone carbide and recondition it. So I've got a burr everywhere, but right here in the very, very tip, see if I can get this to show up, I got a spot that's shining a little differently. It doesn't look like I've gotten down to that point. So I'm going to concentrate right there for just a moment. And just like that. We are ready to go. Got a burr. Go a few minimization passes. This guy is ground really thin. It's the 1000 grit. Again, I'm going to mark bevel with Sharpie. Pretty much removed most of the Sharpie marker. Got a burr. I got a little contamination on the stone. So I formed a burr on both sides. Just do a few minimization passes again. This is going super quick. Good heat treat. Nice and thin. The bevel was already set. I'm gonna be releasing these videos a little late, but Gritomatic did have their stones back in stock. I don't know if they've sold out yet. Hopefully, if you were looking to get some, you were able to. And this is the 2500 grit. Not marking the bevel at this point. I pretty much know where it's at. This is going to be my final stone. This is the Venev 3.2 micron. It's basically a 5000 grit. I'm jumping straight from the 2500 grit silicone carbide to this guy. Just looking to polish it. So the edge is pretty thin. So the bevel is really small. Shouldn't need a whole lot of work. We're pretty much done. Stropping duties, using my DLT XL Leather strop, loaded with white compound. Whole knife is sharp, whole wedge. Well, the best score came out to an average of 153. Figured it was going to be kind of low just considering how steep this angle is. I'd say, once again, this is probably around 20, 22 degrees, give or take. Not the best geometry for slicing, but it is still thin behind the edge, so it will still cut just fine. The knife is plenty sharp. Give you guys a quick close-up of the bevel here. Well, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, as always, leave them down below. Appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good one.